It does come in different thicknesses.
Yeah, in the closet though, it's probably better. So yeah, you just do a light sand and fine marks, so you don't do too much.
Yeah. Just to bring up the.
Because I've got a cedar test.
Yeah.
They do the same thing. My test, I used to buy the little blocks that they sell as air fresheners. You just take like the cedar block and rub it with that.
Smart.
I just do the same thing on that. It's a lot like
Smart. Yeah. Yeah.
Use it as a layer.
It is. It's nice. Yeah, I have more. I'm gonna make a bowl piece for Fred. Yeah, he doesn't have a. He needs the. It's like the boyar headpiece.
Okay. Yep.
Like of.
Kind of like the cod piece for English, you know.
Kind of like his. Well, yeah. Very much. Yeah, and it's a sign of status to be able to wear that, and the taller the hat, the bigger the deal you are, you know. So. Compensation. Yeah, you got it. Yep.
I love them with this.
Simple. It's a formula. It's a formula. Oh, you are ready. Those are nice. Those are very nice.
But they're not super wet.
They're like cotton, right? Like a cotton sock. Yeah. 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 My mom. Yeah. Right before I left, Mom threw some wool socks to me, so I got wool socks in the winter boots. Yeah, they do look a slim fit. That's good. They're cute. They're a nice color. Good color. Yeah.
See, I knew I was going to be.
Hey, nice. That's the best. That is the best. Yeah.
The same when I made my first one.
Oh, you're lucky.
I figured I was going to be
You figured correctly. Yeah, that's why I pulled out the winter boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be tracking mud now.
Oh, gotcha. How are they on the wet, muddy grass? Were they okay?
Man on Mondays instead of
That's always my. That's always my concern
I
is
went a little out of my way.
tracking, you know? Yeah.
I went a little out of my way to get little where I knew I was going to fall off my butt. Because just not like I go head over feet. You know?
Yep. If there's something to trip over or fall into, I will do it. Yes. Yep.
Pick it up at
Yes!
After all, I'm the one that stepped off my front step and broke my ankle.
Yeah, that was some talent right there.
Yeah, and all I did was I just stepped down.
Yep. I think the only one who has you beat is Kieran, who was going to the bathroom, stood up, fell over, and broke both of her ankles.
Yep.
And I was like, how did you break both your ankles? You literally stood up and just fell over.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Talent. Talent.
The chorus at the beginning, first one, and the chorus at the end. That's it.
Okay.
Unless
Really?
they're still walking. At which point, if they're still walking by the time we get there, then we can go back to verse 3, not 2. Not just verse 2, we do verse 3.
I went down.
Then went him forth. Of course, is everybody able to see a copy?
Yes, timing.
Well, it was
Cool. Thank you so much, everybody. This is going to be nice. I can't have magic for one.
Whether if we are outside but singing, should I still be wearing a
I did see a jet tape.
Yeah, but it's covering.
don't like that?
outside, we're all back.
Because at first I thought it was a bird, and I'm like, that's going too slow.
I'm waiting for my.
I was going to say someone gets a javelin and we throw it, right? Isn't it?
Addle addle.
I'm like singing.
Addle addle? Is that what? Yeah.
Yeah, press.
Yeah, that's great.
6th graders are doing really well with that. I will see 7th graders and me as 8th graders.
Thanks, me too.
It's all good. But I didn't get to pick the music.
other, I mean, if it was anything else, it's like, you know?
Yeah.
But it's using it.
Yeah, you gotta, yeah.
Because I've done that. Too much.
Yeah.
Black and purple, there's medallions, there's gold works. Everybody remembers that.
Oh, so in smaller pieces it looks good. Yeah, yep. Yeah, you definitely have to like use the fabric for the right thing. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've got them. I'd like to make it out of this one, but it's too late now. I'm ready for that. But
Good catch.
Thank you.
I gotta run.
Just wondering if I could take any of the bottom part.
Oh, yay! Rise and pay heed to their majesties, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Alphamart.
And remain standing for their excellencies, Hilderoon and Brandu, Baroness and Baron of these debatable lands. Please, good jiggles, take what comfort you may.
Here resumes the court of their majesties. Their majesties give leave to their excellencies, Brandu and Hilda, to hold their baronial court.
Here resumes the court of their excellencies, Hilderoon and Brandu, Baroness and Baron of these debatable lands.
Hello, debatable lands and friends!
Salve Aqualands!
Salve Aqualands!
Salve Aqualands!
Hello, neighbors!
I'm not sure I'm okay with this whole Baroness and Baron thing. But it has been a grand and glorious day once the rain stopped. Their majesties, our event staff, and all of you for coming today to make this a grand festival as we are able to. And so we'd like to hear from the staff of this event.
Their excellencies would invite forward Mistress Adriana van der Broek, event steward.
Adriana, it's not often you get the dubious honor of bidding an event 3 times.
It was awesome!
But we finally got it. And
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, would you like to address the populace?
Actually, I do. First, I wanted to share a poem by Kitty O'Meara. It's actually post-period, but this part of it really kind of hit home for me. And people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played. This is during a plague in the U.S. And I just want to welcome everybody back. This is the first event in the BMDL since the plague began. And I cannot tell you how much it means to me that all of you are here. This is a great testament to our bonds of friendship and caring for each other. And it brought me enormous pleasure to be able to coordinate this for all of you. This is probably the most meaningful Agincourt for me because my daughter is cooking the feast. She's wanted to do this since she was 7, and she will be going to university next year. And it has been so wonderful to even have the opportunity to allow her to do this, despite the restrictions. I would like to thank Polyhymnia for donating their canopy in order to help make this possible for her and for all of you. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you all had a good day despite the weather. And I thank you all for coming.
Their Excellencies invite into their court, Signora Benedicta di Venezia.
Hello, please stand, it is muddy.
Okay. Yes, there's no need to sully garb here.
We don't want to recreate that part of Agincourt.
What? Benedicta.
Okay.
Thank you for finally getting us here. But this is not your first time cooking for us. You have, in fact, prepared many lunches for Agincourt. And as a thank you to our cooks, we have...
this is very special salt made for me by the Honorable Lady.
By Cassandra Mattis.
And that's the only type of salt of its kind, and it is for you, for cooking this.
Well, you know, just something sweet for you later.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for cooking for us.
Yeah.
But
wait.
that's not all.
You need to go back to the soup, but wait.
You have a history of doing this for us. And so we would have it read into the rolls of our court, this.
Let it be known that we, Baron Brandu and Baroness Hilderun, award Signora Benedicta de Venezia a silver comet for her skill in research and cooking, done at Agincourt. In the Barony March of the Debatable Lands on October 23rd, Anno Societatis 56. Illumination by Master Alec McConnell. Calligraphy by the Honorable Lady Rachel Dallaso.
Good job, Kieran.
Thank you.
Got it.
And Rachel has the
I get to do that.
Oh my goodness, thank you
For
so much.
you, for it. You've always needed someone to do that for you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
For Signora Benedicta, newest recipient of the Silver Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Back to the soup. All right. We had an event. There will be food. But there were also activities on the battlefield today. And Master Kieran, I understand you had some part with that.
Yes, I did. There was glorious controlled violence today, all across the field, fitting all royalty and nobles who attended. We had a tournament that was set up and hosted by Sir Oliver and by the Honorable Lord Guillaume, and it was set up sort of as a warlord tournament where fighter challenged another. The winner got to take the other fighter and create a team of 2, then teams of 2 fought each other, and then teams of 4, etc., and all along a barrier that was made, in fact, by his lordship Guillaume that we got to use. That was very festive. There was a victor. There was a victor in this tournament, and that victor is Sir Merrick. There is a prize.
Oh, he's here. He's just holding a sword for their majesties.
He might be.
Stop winning.
Well done.
Coins from the MOL table for you to distribute to those who aided in your victory, or to hold on for other events and purposes as you see fit.
Or to lose to me gambling.
Go to the gambling box.
That is your choice. Thank you. But there wasn't just a tournament. There was melee fighting. Lots of melee fighting. One particular scenario was something that I kind of made up along with the help of my man-at-arms, Ingvar Sviatoslavich. And that is taking a scenario where the French actually did something right. Yeah, there was this baggage car that the English were like, whatever. And the French went, ha-ha, and they just plowed through it, grabbed one of Henry's crowns, and took off. So I tried to recreate the scenario, and people had a grand time, and thanks to the skill and generosity of His Majesty, there was a crown! The French runner had to be gauntleted and take the crown and make it to the finish line without getting whacked by the English. Or, which he did a couple of times. However, he even made it big enough to fit over most helms, so you could wear it. But due to this generosity and for the nature of this day, I would like to present this to the fighter that inspired me in this scenario. If I may. Patroclus. Patroclus was the runner for the French. Every time he took this, and with determination and patience, he did his darndest to make it to the other side. Every single time. So I would like you to keep this as a memento of this event and of your deeds. Thank you. For all of the fighters, participants, MOLs, and marshals who assisted this day.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Then have Catherine for archery.
Their Excellencies call before them Catherine Tonsel as archery marshal.
Hello, Catherine. Thank you for taking on this responsibility for Ronan. We greatly appreciate it. Just a small thing. And I know you ran quite a few challenges today. I know Otto was having a whole lot of fun on the range, and I understand you might have a thing or two to say.
Yes. We shot.
Why don't you address the populace? Thank you.
Today we shot many little challenges, including a treasure hunt, some lollipops, which are super fun to shoot. If you haven't, you should someday. Come see me on the archery field. We also shot at treasure chest, lollipops.
Chickens.
Roosters, yes. Roosters. And we also shot at roosters. That being said, we kept track of everyone's challenge and how well they did. We had several archers who did very well shooting and having a lot of fun with the lollipops and shooting at the roosters. As well as hunting treasure. So, with that being said, we have one person who did particularly well at that. Could you call Gretchen forward?
Gretchen de Morin.
Lady.
Gretchen. Yep. Gretchen. Their Excellencies wish to have Lady Gretchen come before them.
She might be standing right behind us. She's behind us, isn't she? She is.
All right, and for
I saw you shooting the lock off that chest.
For doing such a good job at the novelty, we have a lovely pendant for you.
We remember how to do that.
There you go.
After a couple seconds.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that was our shoot.
Well, thank you very much, Catherine.
For Catherine, Gretchen, and all archers who participated. Vivant! Vivant! Vivant!
No, we were gonna
say that in words.
And just, there are more, but they didn't have any specific business for court. We would like to thank His Lordship Meinl for running the thrown weapons range, all of our fencing marshals, Her Ladyship Moriel and Lady Kindrick for doing the COVID check-ins,
Like Dr. A.
and Her Excellency Soteria, as well as Her Excellency Constance for running Baroness Bauer, and the works of so many that went into this event today. For all of them.
For all of them!
Vivant! Vivant! Vivant!
All right. Then dispatch Grania and we know this next gentle is not in attendance today, which is why we actually recognized her at equestrian practice. For those of you who have gotten to know Jackie of the Debatable Lands, she joined our equestrian program at the same time Leia of the Debatable Lands did, and has been a skilled rider and game player there. But she has left our lands for college, which is why at the most recent equestrian practice we awarded her an Iron Comet. And so we are announcing that here today. And so for Jackie.
For Jackie, newest recipient of the Iron Comet.
Vivant! Vivant! Vivant!
That's our local marshal award.
Yes. Well, actually, call for them both. They are not going to be finished.
Okay.
Yeah, call both.
Okay. Their Excellencies would really wish for Skill Bjorn and Arthas MacLeod to join them in court.
Fortunately, they can't be here today, but we are going to read this into the record and we will catch them later.
Counting the funds at events and completing reports may sound mundane, but our well-beloved and industrious Arthas MacLeod has made numbers dance and sing in her role as baronial exchequer. In great appreciation for her service, do we, Brandu and Hilderoon, bestow upon her a gold comet at the Agincourt event on October 23rd, Anno Societatis 56. Calligraphy and illumination by Larry Tierney of the Rose.
No.
No?
No.
By Ariana.
It's an Ariana. By Ariana.
Correction! Calligraphy and illumination by Mistress Ariana of Winthrop. Okay. I got this one. I definitely got this one. During the time of the Great Plague, we have proof that the pen is mightier than the sword. While our warriors were idle, the Althing continued to provide news and announcements to the populace due to the efforts of skilled Bjorn. We, Baron Brandu and Baroness Hilderoon, recognize these works by awarding him a gold comet, done this 23rd day of October, Anno Societatis 56, in the Debatable Lands at Agincourt. Calligraphy and scroll by Lady Gesa von Wellenstein.
Are you keeping those scrolls, or do you want to?
We-
We're showing them to the
we're-
people at home. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We'll keep those. We will find them at practice when they are feeling better.
Let's do Vivat.
For Lady Arthas and Lord Bjorn, newest recipients of the Gold Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Let's announce. Which one do you have?
I have Raptor's Shoulders, which is already done.
Let's announce
Oh.
call his name.
Their Excellencies request Li Chang to join them in court.
And unfortunately, Lord Li had to work and left us earlier, but Their Majesties and we were able to catch him on the field before he left. For those who have known Lord Li Chang, he's a very enthusiastic artisan, creating all of his own fencing weapons, and he's even made his own crossbows and arrows. And so for that, we awarded him the Silver Comet this afternoon.
For Lord Li Chang, newest recipient of the Silver Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Excellencies wish to see Bowden the Lost.
He's not here, so we will read this into the record as well.
He's lost right now.
We'll find him later.
We already did. He ducked. Bowden the Lost has traveled the world in search of glory, coming to rest in the debatable lands. Here, his conduct upon the field has shown him to be an exemplar of both prowess and gentility and an inspiration to all. Well deserving of the Iron Comet that we, Brandu and Hilderun, Baron and Baroness, do here bestow. Done this 23rd October, Anno Societatis 56, at this celebration of Agincourt in the debatable lands. Calligraphy, illumination, words, and sheet flattening by the Honorable Lady Nicola Beese. Newest recipient of the Iron Comet.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
We promised most of these people were going to come. But
Their Excellencies would really wish Morikawa Ray to join them in court.
she is also not here.
But one of our mottos is Salve Accolens, which means hello neighbor. And Ray has been a good neighbor to the debatable lands. Though she is a member of King's Crossing, throughout the pandemic, she has been an active member of our sewing guild and woodworking guild. And so we would do this.
Salve Accolens! Morikawa Kai has been a good neighbor to many a participant in the ethereal arts and sciences forums and other places in the ether, especially those involving sewing and the scribal arts. For these enthusiastic endeavors do we, Brandu et Hilderun, Baron and Baroness of the Debatable Lands, award her a Comitus Amicus. Done this 23rd of October, Anno Societatis 56, at Agincourt. Scroll by Shirin of Cecilia. Yep, sorry. Words by Master Alaric McConnell. For Morikawa, newest recipient of the Comitus Amicus.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
So, before we go to the next piece of business, I just wanted to point out a couple of anniversaries. To His Majesty, happy anniversary on the 9th anniversary of your knighting. To our herald, Master Kieran, happy 5th anniversary of your laurel. And to His Excellency Baron Brandu, the love of my life. Happy anniversary to your 10th anniversary of the elevation to the Order of the Pelican. And we're wearing the same outfit.
It is in fact 10 years ago at this event I wore this.
Anyway, happy anniversary, everybody.
For all of us here celebrating anniversaries, apparently.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Excellencies wish all scribes who had a part in making of these scrolls that went out today to to please come forward.
And thank you so much. A small token of that.
Thank you. Alright, oh, Geisa!
Where did she go?
There's Geisa. Is she here still? Ran out of Geisa.
For the scribes review the publication of our report.
For the scribes and their efforts in making courts a spectacular and wondrous thing.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Well then, the sun shines, let's favor upon us. And there's a delicious feast pending, so thank you all. We'll sit down and be quiet now and let their majesties have their court.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you.
Here closes the court of their excellencies.
Their majesties would invite all for whom this is their first Royal Progress event to please attend them.
So, as our tradition to welcome you to our lovely society, we have gifts. So, these lovely handmade drinking bubbles that we would like to please pick one.
Probably back to the
No, I know. I just want to make sure everybody. First event.
I was surprised at the way that turned around, but it's important, I think, to all of us here in the SCA that so maybe we'll have a drink together sometime.
No, Evan, so is in the kitchen helping.
raise a toast to the newcomers. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Your Majesties, there is some heraldic business that I would like to conduct in your court, if I might. Thank you. I would please have Baron Brondu O'Donnelly, Sigil of Athelmark Herald, please join me.
All right, let me hold on a second. I got a lot of sleeve here.
A lot of sleeve?
Got a lot of sleeve. This is
I believe in you. You can figure it out.
It's gonna be exciting.
No, I'm not taking it back from you until you put it on. But then you have to take it right back off.
That's right. There we go. Need a few more layers. It's getting chilly. Lay are under.
Brondu. So, you've served as Sigil for at least the past 3 buckles at some various point.
Yes, I have. I would like somebody else to do it.
I found somebody else. He didn't say no or run away really fast.
Really fast. Let's see that fella.
I would be attended by Baron Arias Beltran de Valle.
We can get him into a point where he's not tied in.
But then he can't get away. Baron
No.
Arias. Is it still your intent that you wish to take up the Sigil office?
Yes, it is.
Then, well, Baron Brondu, I release you as sigil.
Awesome!
Thank you for your service to the kingdom.
You are welcome.
Go to your retirement where you only have, what, 3 jobs now?
Slightly fewer now.
Try not to give it back to you in a couple months' time. You know.
Yeah,
And,
hang on to it for just a little bit.
Okay, fair. Is it time for you? Because it's chilly.
Yeah, really.
More layers.
Not the
More
right idea.
layers.
Yeah, really.
Wear it in health.
Thank you.
Learn. Grow.
Yes, indeed.
Trade in for another one sometime.
We shall see. That is the hope.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Gordon.
Thank you, Brondu. For Baron Brondu, as he retires of Sigil of Athelmark Herald. Woo! And for Baron Arius, as he takes up the office of the Senior Deputy Herald of the Kingdom. Your Majesties, I give unto you Baron Arius.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would be attended by Katrina Beese, or one who would speak for her. We got a Mama Beese.
So we've heard about Katrina's archery skill. We want to recognize that because there's a limited window when we get to recognize you. She's doing it. So we would have you convey our appreciation of her participation in archery to her.
Rejoice, for our brave and noble Katrina Breese has excelled at martial endeavors, authorizing as a fencer and sending many arrows into targets. Thus do we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Ethelmark, admit her to our Order of the Silver Alps on the 23rd day of October, Anna Sautius 56 at Agincourt. Promissory by Ariana of Winthrop.
For Katrina, newest member of the Order of the Silver Alps.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would next be attended by Lemony of the Debatable Lands. She is here.
Wonderful to see you. So we hear great tales of your archery. So archery? I hear. It's okay. Practice makes perfect. But we're really happy and to hear that you've taken this up, and we want to do this.
All shall know that we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Ethelmark, do commend our well-beloved Lemony of the Debatable Lands for expanding her horizons as a fencer, learning Italian rapier, and as an archer. And thus do we admit her to the Order of the Silver Alps on the 23rd day of October, Anno Societatis 56 at Agincourt. Promissory by Ariana of Winthrop.
There we go. For Lemony, newest member of the Order of the Silver Alps.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would invite all members of the Order of the Silver Alps, even if you're no longer a youth. Stand and be recognized.
You did well.
There you go.
Hey, all right.
Alright, then,
I'm gonna sit back down.
Okay. I believe we discussed the sacrifice. Their Majesties would have the sacrifice. Baron Arias. Beltron denied.
I had a suspicion that was. Didn't know, but had a suspicion.
Whoops. Their Majesties would further be attended by the youth here today.
Yeah, you're technically youth.
So you all know how this game's played, right? Come on, Chase out.
For the youth of our kingdom and the sacrifices we make for them.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties will be attended by the Honorable Lord Kumagaya Kentaro Masamoto. Their thrown weapons champion.
Well, we had a glorious and somewhat challenging thrown weapons tournament today. We had 8 participants. They did very well given the conditions. It was chilly. Targets were very fresh, very firm, and lots of bounce outs happened. It was very frustrating for some people. But we did manage to crown a champion. Before we crown a champion, we did have one honorable mention that we did want to make. One of the targets was a protect the camp type of target where you had your camp, your allies, and then the enemy surrounding that. In the very little bottom lower right corner was a triangle that signified the enemy camp. We had one gentle hit it today. And he was a first-time participant.
Oh, wow. Nice.
That would be Phil from Misty Highlands, who's currently holding his child. Very good. I wanted to recognize you, of course, for that throw, because that was the throw of the day. That throw was magnificent. Closely challenged by Talia, who threw an axe from 20 feet and was the only gentle to stick the 20-foot target today. But down to business. The winner and New Kingdom champion with 25 points on the day is Tristan of Griffin's Keep.
Their Majesties will be attended by Tristan of Griffin's Keep.
How hard it was to sit next to you all afternoon not telling you.
I saw her eating up those card chips.
Who said that to you? The axe is clean. Sash, being a champion, bears the names of all the previous champions. And now you get to add your name to that. And finally, I've never worn this, but I do have it. It is an axe holder that can go on your belt to signify your status as a human champion. Majesties, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your thrown weapons champion, your predecessors' thrown weapons champion, and their predecessors' thrown weapons And I'm very glad to pass this on to a very worthy gentleman. Congratulations. Have
get a purse full of coins that you can do whatever you want with. So I'm sorry, what?
For the Honorable Lord Kuma, as he is finally allowed to retire as Kingdom Throw Weapons champion. For the throw of the day, Phil. And for our new Kingdom champion, Tristan of Griffin's Keep. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
And there is a scope trading back and forth. We, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, do today declare Tristan of Griffin's Keep to be our thrown weapons champion and praise such skill before all here and abroad. Done this, the 23rd of September, October, and Agincourt 26 at Agincourt in the Debatable Lands. The scroll is a production by Scribble West, featuring Grania Nirua, Sorka Mackenzie, and Nicola Beese. Seeing as Lord Ronan O'Connell, the Kingdom Archery Champion, could not make it here today, their Majesties would wish to talk to the Honorable Lady Catherine Tonsel, who was his representative today. They do. Not even the nice one.
If I may, please. Okay. Today I am the humble servant of our archery champion. He could not be here today, but we had an excellent champion shoot, of which we had a race to 40 points, and then we collected supplies against the coronavirus and ended on shooting the coronavirus at a retreating advancement shoot. That said, if we could have the winner of the champion brought forward.
Their Majesties would be attended by Yaqub al-Musafir.
Welcome to the ranks of champion. And thus, I will give you the vote. And quiver and arrows. And you have your regalia, which I will of course give to you later so you can stand without having to carry it.
Saint Sebastian may not like it, but our archer Yaqub al-Musafir, as always, on target. His skill and prowess with bow and arrow exceeds all here present. In our recognition of this, we name him our archery champion to be honored during our reign for his performance on the field of Agincourt, so near to St. Crispin's Day, in our barony march of the Debatable Lands on this 23rd day of October, and Agincourt 26. This Scribble West production is brought to you by Grania Nirua and Nicola Beese.
Catherine already had a nice one.
For Lord Ronan, as he retires as archery champion, the Honorable Lady Catherine, who made this day possible, and Yaqub, the new archery champion of Athelmark.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would invite before them Mistress Grania Nirua and the Honorable Lady Nicola Beese. You bet you ain't secret.
I was made a laurel during one of your previous reigns, and it has occurred to me that I need to pass on my skills, pass on my interests, pass on whatever I've got to pass on. And this is the first person who has come to me and needed what I can give. And I need what she can give too. She inspires me. This is a lady who does all the things. As a result, she's getting a belt that's green on one side and gold on the other. Because she does all the things. And I would have everyone here know that what she does is on her own courage and her own enthusiasm and her own skill. Whatever she messes up, it's my fault. And please, be sure to tell her what she does well. This belt, the weaving, is by Lady Shiny. She is amazing. Look at it up close sometime. The hardware was attached by Lady Prima. And now I get to figure out how to put it on. Yes. Okay, and this is when that belt is not fashionably correct. She can still show that she is my apprentice.
Thank you for this promise to me and for the sign of your faith and support. And in exchange to you, before your majesties and those here assembled, I promise to bring a mind open to learning, hands and eyes willing to see and practice the passages, and a heart willing to share the love that you always show us.
For Mistress Grania and the Honorable Lady Nicola as they embark on this journey together. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
I'm all twisted up already, I know. Oh, wait, I got photos.
Their Majesties would invite before them Niall McRedwolf.
I saw you shoot today. Heard of your skill of archery, but I witnessed it for myself. But we also hear that you are a person that jumps in when someone needs help. You know, set things up, tear things down, carry things along. And you would think that that's something just anybody would do, but not everybody does. And we would recognize the skills you're obtaining and the help you're giving by doing this. That's not nice.
Attend and know that we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Ethelmark, hope not only to embellish, but to increase the dignity of our realm when we dispense titles of honor. Niall McRedwolf has distinguished himself through countless hours of unseen labor and an enthusiasm to assist whenever needed. As a token of our high esteem for those who render such useful and admirable service, we find it our noble duty and great joy to award unto him arms to be determined in consult with the College of Heralds. Done before all those assembled to witness our court this 23rd day of October, Anna Societatis 56 at Agincourt. Scroll by the Honorable Lady Gesa von Wellenstein.
For Lord Niall. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
but maybe don't go so fast.
Don't go so far.
Their Majesties would be attended by Reinhard Regenbogen, or one who might speak for him.
So, we've lived through these, well, interesting times the last nearly 2 years. And one of the things that has been essential during this time for us to keep this thing we love going are those who maintain our websites, those who help our Zoom meetings, and Reinhard is one of those people. And he's also a singer and entertains us as part of the choir.
And he's even virtually with us.
And he's virtually with us.
And he is virtually with us.
From the hospital.
And we would recognize him in this way as well.
Proclaim unto the populace this day that we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, profess great pride in our productive Reinhard von Regenbogen, spinning packets of information and sending them across the subnets of spiders, and also singing sweet songs and serenades. Our studious subject has snared our scrutiny and surprised us with his striving. Thus do we acknowledge his accomplishment by awarding him these arms: azure, a goose rousant, wings displayed argent, atop a tri-mount oar, done by our hand this 23rd day of October, Anna Societatis 56 at Agincourt in our barony march of the debatable lands. Illumination by Robert Michael, by Baron Bobby. Wording by Lisbeth Hoffman. Illumination was inspired by Das Schachspiel from Der Codex Manesse.
Zoom in
For
here.
Lord Reinhard. Vivat!
We have a
Vivat! Vivat!
Nice job, man.
I thought the scroll case would be perfect for him.
Their Majesties would next like to talk to Lartia Kerva, who is not here.
It's cardboard. Could you hold
Or
this, please?
one who would speak for her. Like a Svava, who left. Did she take off with Guillaume already?
Guillaume's right there.
Oh, Guillaume's over there. I see a Guillaume.
Is Svava here?
Maybe
No.
you go do it.
Well then, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Her Majesty and I would be happy to relay your words.
Please deliver. Yes. And
Lartia Kerva has shown us through her needle and threadwork, fiber arts and weaving, as well as helping at parade demos, that we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmarks, ought to award her arms, Sable a Hind Lodge Recordant, and in Sinister Chief a Crescent Argent. Done this 23rd day of October, Anna Societatis 56 at Agincourt in the barony march of the debatable lands. Scroll by Lady Mary Elizabeth Clausen.
For Lady Lartia. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
I got a whole bunch.
Their Majesties would next like to see Shiny Abdel Radia.
What? She did make that belt. It was very nice belt.
so I hear tell you're a fiber person. A little bit. Yeah, I'm a fiber person too.
No.
Very nice. Very nice. So, love that. I love your enthusiasm and jumping in and helping. And that's just amazing. And we want to do this.
Unto all in singular, to whom such presents shall hitherto have come, do Gareth by right of arms, King of Athelmark, and Juliana by grace and beauty, Queen of Athelmark, give greeting. Know ye, in consideration of the service given unto our realm, we do of our special grace and certain knowledge bestow upon Shiny of Dalradia an award of arms, certain ensigns armorial to wit, to be determined in consult with the College of Heralds, with all rights, privileges, insignia, and precedents appertaining thereto, done at Agincourt this 23rd day of October, Anno Societatis 56, in witness of we set our hand and seal. Scroll by Lady Murdia Drusilla Vettia Portia.
For Lady Shiny.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would next like to see Figne Phelan. Got you.
That's what he said when I
see you.
Recognize what you've been doing.
Come ye all, and know that we, Gareth and Juliana, Rex and Regina Athelmark, are greatly pleased with our Figne Phelan, who acts, sings, shoots a bow, and wears a... Therefore do we award her arms, to be determined in conjunction with the College of Heralds. Done by our hand, October 23rd, Anno Societatis 56, at Bark. Scroll by Mistress Ariana of Winthrop.
For Lady Figne. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties next want to talk to Turlo Phelan.
It's important to have a wubby on
Played a few places, and hurt to me, and shot archery some, a little bit. How long have you been doing this? Well, anyway, we've received letters from people talking about the things you're doing and their appreciation of it, and we would recognize that by doing it.
Steadfast is our noble Turlo Phelan, who crafts beautiful objects out of leather and wood, fights, and sings in the debatable choir. Therefore are we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, moved to award unto him arms, to be determined in conjunction with the College of Heralds. Done by our hand this October 23rd, Anno Societatis 56, at Agincourt. Scroll by Mistress Ariana of Winthrop.
For Lord Turlo.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
This is a special event for me. It was here that His Majesty Caleb punched me and told me not to leave another blow unanswered. It was a memorable day for me. One that I'll not forget. But I can think of another day that I won't forget. And that was the day at Blackstone Raid when King Cygnus called me up and gave me my AOA. We just handed out a bunch of AOAs. For each one of those that were handed out, someone wrote a letter, or multiple people wrote a letter to the Crown because they appreciate that person and what they're doing. That award they got today, they'll remember that one, that first one. It's part of the society. It's part of saying, hey, you're one of us. So if you see people around that have been playing for a while and haven't got an AOA, write us a letter. It's an important step.
Their Majesties would be attended by Lady Vika Vyborgskaya, or one who would speak for her. We got a guy who might know her a little bit.
Yeah, she's kind of amazing, and every time I talk to her, she always has just a kind word to say. She helps with so much. I know she helps train MOLs and is really kind and like hand-holding with the new people, which is so important. And just kind of fostering that next generation. She's helped with the stellar tournaments I know that started here in the debatable lands. And well, she always just has a smile on her face, and we want to do this.
The Crown of Athelmark values courtesy and gracious nobility above all. A shining example of these qualities is our dear Vika Vyborgskaya. The light of her countenance and her joyful company have more than earned her a place in our Order of the Cornelian. So do we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, say, this October 23rd, Anna Societatis 56 at Agincourt. A Pittsburgh Scribble West production featuring Baroness Adana the Red and me.
That's great. You get to make the scroll and like read it. That's, you know.
The best was I got to make the scroll, make the recipient, and read it into court. I remember that. A little out of order.
But wait.
But wait.
For Lady Vika, newest member of the Order of the Cornelian.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Seeing as how he's already right here, their Majesties would be continued with the attendance of Master UC Athelmark.
So, but what I've heard is that when there's an event that you help with things like the MOL table, setting it up, carrying it around, and that when there are youth fighters and when there are new fighters, that you help with their training. And while in a large way that is one of your duties as a member of children, it should still be recognized as service. And we would
Let it be known unto all good peoples that our worthy and steadfast gentle Master UC LaPlane has labored long and nobly, training Athelmark's new fighters and testing their prowess in tournaments, sacrificing much that our lands might prosper. Therefore do we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, recognize his good service by inducting him into our Order of the Keystone, done this 23rd day of October, Anno Societatis 56, at Agincourt in our Barony March of the Debatable Lands. Calligraphy and illumination by Forvaleth Dund.
For Master UC, newest member of the Order of the Keystone.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Don't lick go. Don't lick.
Yeah, don't lick it.
Even if they look tasty. Their Majesties would like to be attended by Lady Astrid of Helios Fury.
So it's great to finally catch up with you. So, because we are catching up with you. You ducked out on us at Coronation. So this is kind of a carryover. But we wanted to talk to you about all of your service that you've done. You've helped us out in the past so much. Retaining, guarding.
Herding cats.
Yeah, lots of herding cats and just being very helpful to everyone around you. And we realize all of the service that you've done, and we want to do this.
Fair Athelmark, hear now the words of your monarchs, Gareth and Juliana, third of those names. Words have reached us of the good and faithful service of Lady Astrid. Reports have been made of hours of retaining, water-bearing, and helping at events far and wide. Tales of her ever-smiling and cheerful demeanor cause us great joy. For such joyful service, we are moved to induct her into the right noble order of the Sycamore, so that all may know of her great work. This we do announce and proclaim on the 25th day of September. Reading the gloss. Keystone! Keystone, that's the one. So that all may know of her great work. This we do announce and proclaim on the 25th day of September, Anno Societatis 56, from our thrones in the Shire of Harontir, as the kingdom celebrates our coronation. Calligraphy and illumination by Baroness Ekaterina Volkova.
Because she does it so well, it feels like art.
Yeah.
There you go.
Giving my ears. Let's see.
Yay,
Sure.
For Lady Astrid, newest member of the Order of the Keystone.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would invite all members of the Order of the Keystone. Please stand.
Keystones.
If you look around and you see people that help with a lot of things that are not standing up right now, you should write us a letter about it. Tell us the things that they're doing. Tell us where they're making a difference, because it's good for us to recognize it. Everything that we give out as awards in this society boils down to thank you, and it's right for us to do that. So help us.
Their Majesties would be attended by Lord Patrocles Athenaeus.
Patrick. We've seen each other a lot in armor this year, and in years past. I can remember at Bacon Bash when we all fought in that crazy maze thing, four-quartered thing till we couldn't stand up. And I've watched you over the last few years with fighting and with the effort you've put in fighting, and I see you at practice, and I see you at events, and I see where you gained. And we want to recognize that gain in skill today.
We, Gareth, exceeding in strength, chariot rider, golden helmed, shield bearer, harnessed in bronze, strong of arm, unwearying, mighty with the spear, and stern governor of the rebellious, leader of righteous men, sceptered king of Athelmark. And Juliana, queen, dread is she, and with Gareth she loves deeds of war, the sack of cities, and the shouting and the battle. She who saves the people as they go out to war and come back, shed down a kindly ray from above upon Patrocles Athenaeus, that he may be able to drive away bitter cowardice from his head and crush down the deceitful impulses of his soul, restraining also the keen fury of his heart, which provokes him to tread the ways of blood-curdling strife. Rather, they give to him boldness to abide within the harmless laws of peace, giving him good fortune and happiness by inducting him into the Order of the Golden Ulce. Yes. Hail, muses, and sing of these deeds done on the 9th day of October, Anacositatis 56 at Crown Tournament in the barony of Thescor. Scroll by Baroness Helena Mutshassinen, with text adapted from Homeric hymns.
For Lord Patrocles, newest member of the Order of the Golden Ulce.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Yes! Their Majesties invite all members of the Order of the Golden Ulce. Please stand.
So the Golden Ulce is given for martial activity. If you see someone who's doing any martial activity that you believe they excel at skill, whether it's archery or thrown weapons or fencing or heavy fighting or equestrian, any of those martial activities, write us a letter if you don't see them standing up. Thank you.
Their Majesties would like to talk to Lady Catherine O'Hurley. Yeah, you know.
She might get lost.
People are stealing their people. It makes sense. They actively steal them instead of letting them steal them.
We shouldn't be surprised.
So, I remember way back in the day when I used to go to war, and we didn't have any support staff. And we would go up to the battlefield, we'd lug a couple of jugs of water up between us, and we weren't smart enough to take a shade or a chair, so we'd sit down back to back and drink water between battles. We didn't last very long because we were exhausted and hungry, and then people started taking care of us. They brought us water. They did things like participate at Water Point or even run Water Point. And that service made our army a lot stronger. And you've continued to do those things for years. But my word maybe is not enough right now. Maybe you ought to call the order of people that think she's done a lot.
Their Majesties would have before them the presence of the members here present of their most noble Order of the Millrhine. Yeah! Hydrate or die! The call goes out across the battlefield, and warriors from many kingdoms answer, who will aid them in their plight. Our Lady Catherine O'Hurley has served Ethelmark and all the known world as Water 2 at the Pensic Wars. For this valiant service, despite grave personal injury, we here name her to our Order of the Millrhine and grant her arms. Done this 23rd of October, Anacositatis 56, in the barony march of the Debatable Lands. This too, a Pittsburgh Scribal West production.
You sneaky me!
The product of Her Ladyship Nicola Beese, Baroness Dranyani Rua. Narration by Armiger Sebastian.
Yeah, prima.
If you want to meet in the back as you feel comfortable.
She needs. I'm not getting it under that.
Here, got it.
For Lady Catherine, newest member of the Order of the Millrhine.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
sorry.
That's all right. That's good. Service.
That's adorable.
Lips Their Majesties would be attended by the Honorable Lady Moriel Ingendougal. I saw her today.
You're in trouble. What do you not? What? Yeah.
A long time ago in our previous reign, you ran a crown tournament. And it was quite the deal. It was Ethelmark's 20-year crown tournament. And I know that is by far not the only event.
Yeah, just a couple.
You retain, you sow. You are coordinating.
Second coronation you made happen. We didn't think it was going to happen, and you made it happen.
You lead in a way that helps others sow. And we think sometimes it's important to put something out there that helps people see those who help others serve. And maybe sometimes it's just a hat. So we'll do this.
Moriel Ingendougal is one of those gentles who can be found everywhere, from being an event steward and an officer, to feeding others and sewing them garb. She can be seen helping others and serving with a smile. When things don't go as planned, Moriel quietly steps in and picks up the pieces. For all of these things, are we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Sylvan Athelmark, most pleased to make her a Baroness of our court. Done this 23rd day of October, Annos Oblitatis 56 at Agincourt in the Barony March of the Debatable Lands. Delivery and illuminations by the Honorable Lady Rachel Dallasso, with words by Master Alaric McConnell, made with real gold and beard pigments. Don't lick it. For Baroness Moriel.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would like to see Phil of Misty Highlands. Oh, Her Majesty very specifically would like to see Phil of Misty Highlands.
Well, I'll catch up with him here in a few minutes, but I just want to, I'll tell everybody else that I'm choosing Phil as my inspiration today. This was his first event, and he went out, and everywhere I saw, he was there with a smile on his face, just having a great time. He went out and tried throwing weapons today for the very first time, and he did really, really well. Really well. But he just really kind of inspired me, and I want to award him a golden Ascarbuncle. Like I said, I'll catch up with him here in a little while, but I just want everyone to know that, and then it will go in the court record.
Here he comes, Your Majesty.
Ow! I already said nice things about him.
Second verse, same as.
Well, and now I'll say nice things again. Now, it's okay, you can stand up. It's money and yeah.
Don't listen
Yeah.
to me.
train.
Yeah, first rule, don't listen to Christian. But as I was telling everyone else, you just kind of really inspired me today. Everywhere I looked, there you were, having fun with a big smile on your face, and you tried to throw weapons and like did really, really well. But I'm giving you the golden escarbuncle as my inspiration. So, my inspiration for today.
For Phil, Queen's inspiration for the day.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would invite the scribes who made scrolls for their court this day.
No, come up. And
Please come up.
And guards and retainers.
As well as the guards and retainers who work for them today.
Earned your dinar today. No, it's pronounced 85.
Yeah. I promise not to come up another time.
What did your street cred?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a bootleg in the car. You can grab it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Don't piss Danny off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I know it's a little shaky getting going again. I know in the melees today, we forgot how to regroup, but we figured that out by the end of the day. We strangely remembered how to hit each other. But it's different. We have to kind of learn how to be ourselves again. We moved on past the world we knew. But there's still so much that we've got of that with one another, in the relationships we have, in the activities we have together. And seeing people come back together and do them is good for us. It's good for me, I know that. So along those lines, we're planning on going to Gulf Wars if it happens. Hope some of you will go with us. It's a great time. Corn Maze, Tavern Brawl, those are coming up.
A&S Champs next week.
A&S Champs is next week at Tavern Brawl. So there's a lot going on, and I know some folks are a little hesitant to jump back in, and that's okay. But I think we gain a lot with one another, just being together and doing the things we do.
There's also a virtual event coming up. Academy is coming up around the corner. So if you're not comfortable being in person, or if you know your friends who are not comfortable being in person, there is still that virtual option. So encourage people for that.
FF&F is also virtual.
Yes, FFF. Yeah.
An effing event. But it's good so many came out today. I had a great time today fighting in the rain and the wet and seeing people do all the things. So I hope to see you again soon. And to do the things we do together.
And a big thank you to BMDL, their excellencies, and all the staff who made this event possible. 3 years in the making, right?
There being no further business, here closes the court of their majesties. All rise.
Gloria,
That's just what they handed me.